versus the Splendid Splinter, it seems. So let us load into that game really quickly. Here we are, and we can see that we have the first turn, so load in there. Take the first turn. It's gonna be an Engineering Genius, end the turn, and wish the good old Splinter some good luck. Have fun. And with that, welcome to today's stream, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let me just sort of some stuff, and then, yeah. Let's see what we have for the leaders and wonders. We have some good wonders in HA. We have Castle and St. Pete's, Shakespear, no Good and Beast. I saw Pierre there as well. And Splinter took Urban Growth and Urban Growth. Okay. I'm fine with both of or any of these wonders, so I might just take. I could take Acropolis here. And he can take permits, but I get Acropolis. He really likes Acropolis, that's the thing. I can also just go for Homer here. Maybe Homer is interesting, especially I think Homer is pretty good with permits. And I think Splinter wants Acropolis, and this way Acropolis stays on 2. So yeah, I'm gonna be interested. I don't think he's gonna grab Acropolis for 2 here. Yeah, he's not happy with that. He doesn't like this decision we're putting on him. He doesn't like that. Takes Hippocrates, and okay. So now we have the decision. We have a lot of different wonders. But honestly, I think Pyramids here. I know the new meta is Acropolis, but I mean, I could even push the new deposits. Try to finish the Pyramids this turn. Okay, we don't get so lucky. Grab the Pyramids. Build. I mean, there's an early Leonardo. There's some interesting stuff here. I think I want to just rush out the Pyramids as quickly as possible. I guess I don't want corruption. Also early Knights and an early Tactic with Homer. There's a lot of interesting stuff we could do here. Just increase Pop and do this. Mixing it up a little bit. I don't think this would be the standard play, but can be very interesting. Main thing is Alchemy and Leonardo could be a thing. So both of them on 2 I think is very interesting. He grabs the code. Okay. He skips Knights. I want to punish him for that. No Knights for him. We have a Tactic. That is quite the investment, and we can't go for Knights this turn, so I guess the safer play is Alchemy and Leonardo. Still grab those Knights, increase Pop. Then next turn, just go for the Alchemy Leonardo play. Don't rush the Knights. Because we can't get out the Knights this turn, can't get it out next turn. But we do get out the Alchemy next turn, so that's beautiful. Also Magic Castle coming down, so that's going to be our wonder probably. So next turn we grab the Magi, we go for Leonardo. We replace Homer, so we keep the Happy Face, and we can go for 1 Alchemy. I think everything works. Magi for 2, Leonardo for 1, Alchemy for 1, upgrade for 1. Yeah, I think that will work. And then we have very good science production. We can still go for some strength push then, maybe. No breakthrough for him. Yeah, this is pretty clear for me. Use Homer, go for the alchemy, upgrade this. I could also build it. Thing is, I'm kind of happy with this. Just one alchemy, very efficient. Then grab the magic castle. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Then get rid of the aggressions. That's not gonna be our style here. We didn't really use Homer that well, I guess, but we're gonna see. Engineering genius might be important. Iron, of course. Development of crafts. He can get out the Code of Laws this turn, then he gets his extra civil action as well, but he doesn't have a new leader. That's pretty good for us. That he's stuck with Hippocrates, already has all the yellow cubes, so he's not doing anything anymore. We don't have the military actions to push strength now, so we'll see what we do next turn. I could still build an extra alchemy if I want that. I guess I'm gonna push, maybe we get extra science for the iron or something. Definitely think we're gonna get the engineering genius on 1. He still has skipped his lab, so he could go for printing presses. This one, for example. Can grab it, play it, build one. But then there's no Code of Laws this turn. Nope, he goes for the code instead, grabs the printing press, can go for it next turn. He wants to push some strength, and the engineering genius stays on 2 then. Yep. I guess rebellion could be a thing. He does have bread and circuses in hand. Could also just go for the good harvest, but I think I can push the rebellion. Civil life. Okay, we can only use it to raise the pop, basically. Don't know, maybe we still should go for the extra alchemy. We could also just build one stage to get out of corruption. Go for iron next turn. Iron rich land. Maybe an urban growth. Or the engineering genius, so he doesn't get that. For the Machu Picchu, for example. And then next turn I can go for the iron. Could also still build the extra alchemy. Yeah, maybe that's even better. More science with Leonardo also means more rocks, because we get more technologies out. Yeah, I think the extra alchemy makes a lot of sense. I'm still keeping the heavy cav, I'm not sure. He doesn't have knights, but now it's probably too late anyway. Barbarians can be nice. We don't have culture production in our first wonder, he does, and he's gonna go printing presses, so yeah. I'm guessing he puts out maybe 2 printing presses now. Like use the development of civil life to push out 1 more population and then go for printing presses. There is no ocean liner, so maybe getting irrigation would be a good move. Yeah, 2 printing presses for him, grabs irrigation, swordsman. Oh, hey Hannes! Welcome. Yeah, push those barbarians. I think I take the free religion here, yeah. I need the happy face soon. Zack, zack. I think I like the warfare. Anything, any good technology to get out with Leonardo is nice. The irrigation is a problem, but I could just grab the irrigation. Yeah, as I said, that's more important right now. Was machen wir? Yeah, not much. Just streaming, you know. Using that afternoon to get in some streaming time. How about you? You don't stream really much, do you? Rebellion. Oh, he put that in. That was his. I didn't put in the rebellion. I put in... Oh, did I? I did. Oh, right. Forgot about that. I did. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. And it looks like we have some bets. So if you guys want to get out some bets. Do we trust Splinter? Oh, he goes for Columbus. That of course could mean he has a good colony in hand already. With the game use seems not much to stream. Yeah, well, that's how it goes sometimes. Can you deposit barbarians? I don't want to push the cultural influence. Nah, don't want to do that. I'm getting out the irrigation here. Just using this turn to upgrade everything. Start building on the Meiji. We have pretty healthy economy, that's nice. Early Republic, early Shakespeare. Picked up a Spanish copy of Eclipse. The world's talk about puntos all the time. Those good old puntos, yeah. Do you speak Spanish? If not, that's probably pretty hard to read those rules. Why did I discard one colonization card? Still enough, that's nice. That's a really good deal for us. Especially if we get... No, we don't get a good tactic. But we still have a tactic. So new deposits and barbarians, both of them no problem for us. There is... If he goes for an early Shakespeare, how do we respond to that? He goes for that. Yeah, this is setting up for a Shakespeare, especially if he gets the drama. New deposits coming out at the right time. I don't know if I want to go for the Republic here. I want to get stronger because of the barbarians. Go for knight. I think I should pick up the drama. If he gets that, that's too good of a Shakespeare setup. And this is still a good Shakespeare setup with the opera. Then we just have to try to punish him in another way. Let's say there's no more colonies. He has a colony in hand for Columbus, probably. Don't think these are colonies. Ah, sucks. Yeah, need more military actions. That's what I really need. Or more colonization cards. Oh, Cornwall coming out. At least there's still Republic. Hey fingers, welcome, welcome. Ooh, barbarians, he has to lose something for that. Cornwall and Republic here. Yeah, this is, at least we can get the other government form. Of course, Cornwall would be the dream. If he picks that up here, that is relatively expensive for him. He has corruption, he loses something here. So yeah, we'll see if he... No, he doesn't get the Cornwall. Shakespeare and Opera. Culture Fest it's gonna be. So we probably have to punish him with strength then. okay, he's putting the strength events, so that makes it easier to punish him for that. Let's grab the Conmon. Let's grab the rifles. Could go for Maria Theresa next turn. I could build an extra irrigation for that. We do get the Conmon next turn. Conmon next turn, maybe grab Maria Theresa. Could even go for Napoleon. I'm not sure about the extra irrigation, but maybe I like it. He still hasn't gotten a colony with Columbus. But he's also not drawing a lot of H2 cards, so maybe he doesn't get those that he wanted. Okay, he does get one, vast one. Okay, that helps with the population. So he's preparing for the opera Shakespeare thing. I mean, that was pretty obvious even before that. But we don't have Marlene but Pierre, so team sports could be nice. I think Maria here then. I mean, Napoleon's also not bad for the extra military action. There might be Gandhi, then Napoleon might be important for that. Maria is also nice for the other stuff. Something like this. Let me see. What if we... I don't like the corruption with the rest of the turn. What if we go for Conmon here? Okay, let me see again. So Conmon. Don't know if we want the drama. Maria. And this does put a lot of pressure on him. I don't know if we need Maria here. If we can just go for Napoleon for the extra M8, drawing more cards. But with Maria we could... get out of corruption like this. Maybe we don't need to play the tactic. We still have time. I want to draw all the cards. We could still get the strategy, then we have enough MAs. Ooh, international negotiations and Cold War is nice. I could fix corruption by destroying religion or building drama or opera instead. Yeah, I could have done that, but I also need happy faces a lot. So I need a happy face solution anyway. I have that religion. Upgrading to organize is a pretty good solution. I don't need the team sports. Okay, he's starting to get... he's starting the culture race. 14 production now. So we basically are forced into wars. As usual. As usual. Cold War. Call to arms. I mean, it is missing those civil actions. where do we go from here? The railroad can still be nice, if not for the corruption. Could also go for the Eiffel Tower to keep up with the culture a little bit. Don't know if it's too late for that. Maybe I should just concentrate on military. Could even build one more organized. I need that at some point anyway. And then grab some cards. Yeah, maybe I don't hate that. Grabbing some good yellow cards can be nice. Okay, war is very good. The strategy, can he grab that? I don't know if he can grab that for 3 because he lost the 2 extra civil actions. That is a difficult grab. And then the war here is perfect. Perfect to punish him. Pop of Science doesn't do that much. Railroad gives works and strength. Yeah, the railroad was definitely an option as well. Okay, he goes for that one, okay. So then the strategy. I guess I could go for one more knight. Anything else that's important? The science, maybe, Rev and breakthrough. Even though the Rave is also maybe important for him. And corruption. I could get off corruption like this. Then just grab the Rev. Seriously, a noob. Thank you very much for your kind words. Good to have you on the live stream as well. I don't want to commit to more knights, I think. And it would be quite nice to, I don't know, do this. That is punishing. That is really, really harsh for him. And I don't need as much food if I get a nice yellow bank from the war. I kind of like this. It's a little bit overcommitting, but not really. I think I'll do this. Very questionable, definitely. Could be a completely wrong move, especially because I still don't have a tactic. On the other hand, we could say I don't have a tactic anyway. So staying with the heavy cav could be our final tactic after all. Spawn rest doesn't do much. Can go for one cannon, show the tactics, 17. So we don't need to sacrifice, we're gonna steal a lot anyway, right? Yeah. Steal 3. And super early Bill. Yeah, that has to be a Bill Gates here, I think. Now we can maybe push the economic progress. Or still international. We're still so much stronger. Maybe still the strength things. Prosperity. Ooh. I think then we might have a plan here. he's still heavily outproducing us in culture, but now we have very good work production. And still the big strength lead. It's not one, it's not... I don't know if it's looking good or bad, but it's definitely looking interesting. Not the aggression that I want. The aggression that I would want is maybe plunder or raid. That would go through 100%. I might still play it just to steal his culture. But okay, he's actually getting up to 26 strength here. You love the blame shifting? Yeah, especially because today you guys didn't even say a word for the strength or the war play. So not really your guys' fault. He really wants to go for multimedia. I still push the input of science. Cool war, perfect. Get that civil service. Maybe engineering genius as well. A lot of cards taken here, but maybe it's okay. I mean, if we draw a war, that is still an option. 2 air forces is a lot of strength. I mean, for him as well, but he doesn't have the science right now. Seriously, a noob. Thank you very much for the sub for the first time. So catching me live for the first time and immediately subbing. That is how it's supposed to be, I guess. Okay, he does get off the railroad. I mean, that is a big culture lead, but if we deny Gandhi, we can maybe just go for military. Ah, we can't deny Gandhi. Forget what I said. That is not possible, sadly. Could go into movies now. But can we catch up? The Hollywood, maybe. I mean, it could also just go for the air forces, use the military build-up. Keep us on the track for war. We have a patriotism that's very important. We could deny him the military theory, or we basically have to do that if we want to go with a war plan. Sadly, we don't have a war yet. That's the biggest problem here. As I said, I'm not sure if we can outproduce him. We can't even go for another movies this turn. We go up to 12. Could then go for input of culture, perhaps. do this, then I definitely should play culture, right? I mean, he can go for multimedias. That will contest the science and culture, but if we win both... I don't feel confident going for the war. Because we don't have a tactic. National agreement, he can use that, but not sure if he will. Because multimedia, well, I mean, I could just not go for the engineering genius to be able to go for Air Force next turn. Then I only get one movie, so I think I need the engineering genius. And now we immediately draw the wall. Okay. So, I mean, that still is an option. I guess he might go for military theory, but that is not easy for him. And now the computers come out a little bit too late. Okay, it takes a ton of cards. Hard war with ponies. Yeah, these ponies. They were okay for the beginning. They gave us one really nice war, but yeah, they're not so nice now. If we had one more science, that was the problem with the engineering play here. But I can't go for computers now. Okay, he denies us the 2nd Air Force. Okay. That is okay, I think. Immigration doesn't do much. The really tricky part here is the wonders. Those are the last 2 wonders. If I don't grab one now, he can just grab the Hollywood. We're left without one. Also the international negotiations on top. We have some nice impacts, but we need to win them. That is the problem right now. We are currently not winning those impacts. No, you cannot get a government. You don't need it. Apparently Shakespeare doesn't need a government form. He has everything else. He can't play politics next turn, we know that much, so he can't trigger the international negotiation. Make Ag of input of agriculture. I think I need to grab a Wonder. I think I need to grab Hollywood. On the other hand, it will be... I mean, yeah, internet is really hard for him to finish. Take 5 cards, then that's the end. And we can't win Input of Culture and finish the Hollywood. That's a problem. Another movies. Yeah, I guess we need that anyway for the Input of Culture. Probably destroy a farm then. Destroy a knight. I mean, he can't go... He can't play politics anyway, but there's no danger of an aggression. Leaves me short for Hollywood, yeah. Question is, do we even get... I think he just goes for Hollywood, we don't get internet, and that's gonna be it. We don't have much time in this game. I probably don't go for computers anyway. Maybe still grab the ref. Go for satellites. I need one more movies for the Input of Culture, so... And then next turn is going to be the last we don't get Hollywood. It's always so tricky to play against the Shakespeare culture. That's a bad lesson, Fingers. Don't teach anybody that lesson. That sounds horrible. Balance is nice. Oh, he could... Oh, I was wrong. He could play politics. Oh yeah, he skipped his politics phase the last round. My bad, my bad. Or maybe I should have gone more into war. Maybe I should have gone for the Air Forces play instead of the movies. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the war that much. Maybe destroying the extra irrigation was bad. It was really nice to have the extra irrigation for extra population. It was pretty unfortunate with the late computers. That's definitely something. So I'm pretty much doomed with 6 knights as my army. No, I don't know. I don't know if that was the problem. There was a reason we went for that. We stole 4 yellow cubes from him because of the 6 knights. But yeah, there's a limit for them, I guess. Even though with air forces, it's even okay. Hey, Weinbaum. Hope you're all hyped for the 2-player World Championship with the blessing of Ancient Vlada. Yes, you guys, maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. There was a big announcement. The official World Championship of the Ages is going to take place very soon. So if you're interested in that, definitely sign up. Yeah, I am very excited for that. You can win a lot of nice stuff. You can win the honor, mostly, I guess, and some real prizes because it's sponsored from CGE. Don't forget about all the little people here in your stream when you win. Whoever that is meant for, I don't think I will win. Maybe Weidenbaum, he should think about the little people. Whoever wins, think of the little people who don't make it. Life-changing cardboard. Exactly. What is he thinking about here? He's still so limited in civil actions. I don't understand really what happened in the late game. Maybe going for the extra organized wasn't the move. Maybe I should have gone for the railroad. That would have opened some more options, but that turn wasn't so pretty. Maybe it mostly was the knights. And then in the end not getting air forces. I mean, he also got Columbus and vast territory. That definitely, yeah, made the impact of our war less bad for him. I mean, he still 4 yellow cubes. Usually that is devastating, but he had Hippocrates and he had vast territory, so 6 extra. Okay, now come on, Splinter. Is there so much to think about? Is he thinking about internet? Medias for the input of science and culture, but he loses Shakespeare, so we will win culture right now, but we lose science. No, he lost. No, yeah, so if hopefully it's not input of science. Variety is okay. Balance is not as good anymore. Agriculture is pretty good right now. DK make that better. I still think agriculture, and I hope it's not. Hope it's not that. Hope it's not that. But it is. Well, I mean, we could have easily gotten more science with computers. Yeah, if... wouldn't have been close anyway, I guess. Yeah. Hey Hexagon, welcome, welcome. You join us at the perfect time to see me getting stomped a little bit in the end. And he even goes for the aggression. And we're missing one strength, really? We're missing one strength. He complained that I was mean, and now he is the mean one. And then goes for Gandhi, of course. At least we win the Input of Culture. But that doesn't do much. There, plus 10. And then a little bit from good old Bill Gates. I mean, if the Input of Science, that is a string of 20, so 160 to 180 then. Plus the aggression there. Wasn't a stomp then, I guess. Wasn't a stomp. Still well played by him. And yeah. Sadly, no puntos for us. We lose puntos. I mean, I guess I still get puntos, 30 of them. But no real puntos.